All right, let's talk about the Eid prayer. If you've ever felt a little unsure about the specific steps, especially the Hanafi way, don't worry, you're not alone. We're going to break it down step by step. It has a few unique parts, but by the end of this, you'll have it down cold.
So what's the big deal with the Eid prayer? I mean, what really makes it different from your daily prayers or even the Friday Jumu'ah prayer? Well, it all comes down to a handful of extra steps, a very specific sequence that we're about to walk through right now.
Okay, first things first. Just like any act of worship in Islam, it doesn't start with the action. Nope. It starts in your heart. It all begins with setting the right intention, what we call the niyyah.
And here's the thing about niyyah. You don't need to say it out loud. It's not a verbal contract. It's that quiet, internal commitment you make just between you and Allah, where you dedicate this specific prayer to Him and only Him.
So what should be going through your mind? Something like this. I intend to pray the 2 rakahs of Eid prayer with all the extra takbirs for the sake of Allah, and I'm following the Imam. That's it. You're just setting the stage in your heart.
All right, intention is set. Now we're ready to actually start the prayer. Let's get into the first rakah, or the first unit of the prayer. This is where we hit that first special part, right at the beginning.
Now, the very beginning will feel familiar if you pray regularly. You start with the opening takbir. Raise your hands, say Allahu Akbar, and fold them. Then you'll silently recite the thana, that opening prayer, Subhanaka Allahumma.
Okay, you've finished the thana. Now, pause. Right here is where things get different. This is the moment for the first 3 extra takbirs.
And pay close attention to your hands, because this is the key part. For the first extra takbir, you raise your hands, say Allahu Akbar, and then just drop your hands to your sides. Simple. You do the exact same thing for the second one. Raise your hands, say Allahu Akbar, drop them. But on the third one, this is the trick. You raise your hands, say Allahu Akbar, and this time you fold them. So just think, up, down, up, fold. Got it? So now your hands are folded. From here, the Imam takes over. He'll recite Surah Al-Fatiha and then another surah. Your job? Just listen. That's it. After the recitation, you'll go into ruku' and sujud, the bowing and prostrating, and finish the rest of the rak'ah just like any other prayer.
Okay, we're up for the second rak'ah. Now this one also has 3 extra takbirs, but, and this is a big but, their timing is completely different. This is what really gives the Eid prayer its unique rhythm.
Here's the flip. In the second rak'ah, the Imam does the recitation first, so you'll stand there and listen to Surah Al-Fatiha and another chapter before you do any of the extra takbirs. It's the reverse of the first rak'ah.
So the recitation is done. Now it's time for the next set of 3 extra takbirs, and this time it's even simpler. For all 3 of them, you do the same thing. Raise your hands, say Allahu Akbar, and drop your hands to your sides every single time. So the pattern here is up, down, up, down, up, down.
So let's just look at that side by side, because this is everything. First rak'ah, the 3 extra takbirs come before the recitation. Second rak'ah, they come after the recitation. If you can just lock that one difference in your mind, you've basically mastered the hardest part of the Eid prayer. Okay, so you've just done your third up-down, and your hands are at your sides. There's one more takbir to go. You're going to say Allahu Akbar a 4th time, but here's the thing. You don't raise your hands for this one. You just say it as you go straight into the bowing position, into ruku'ah. And from there, it's smooth sailing. You just complete the rest of the prayer like normal. You'll do your bowing, your prostrations, and then you'll come up for the final sitting to wrap everything up. And that final sitting is, again, totally standard. You'll recite the tashahhud, then the salawat, also known as Durud Ibrahimi. You can add in a personal dua here if you like. And then you finish it all off with the salam, looking to your right and then to your left.
So, the prayer is done. But wait, don't get up and leave just yet. A really, really important part of the Eid worship is about to happen. The Eid sermon, the khutbah.
And here's another one of those little quirks of the Eid prayer. You know how for the Friday prayer, the khutbah is before the salah? Well, for Eid, it's flipped. We do the prayer first, and then the Imam gets up to give the sermon.
And this is super important. Staying for that sermon is not optional. In the Hanafi school, it's considered wajib. That means it's a necessary, obligatory part of the whole thing. You've got to stick around and listen.
Whew. Okay, we've gone through all the steps, so let's just do a super quick recap and focus on the main thing you need to remember. Those 6 extra takbirs. Honestly, if you walk away remembering just one thing, let it be the number 6. 6.
That's the total number of extra takbirs that make this prayer what it is. 3 in the first rak'ah and 3 in the second. That's the magic number.
And look, this little chart is basically your perfect mental cheat sheet. First rak'ah, 3 takbirs before the imam recites. Second rak'ah, 3 takbirs after the imam recites. That's it. It really is that straightforward. And just to make the whole Eid experience even more beautiful, there are a few recommended sunnah practices you can do. Like reciting the takbirat on your way to the prayer ground, eating an odd number of dates before the Eid al-Fitr prayer, and taking a different way home. They're just lovely little things that add to the spirit of the day. So there you have it. We've covered the intention, the special takbirs, and when to do them, and what happens after the prayer is over. Hopefully, with this breakdown, you're feeling ready to go into your next Eid prayer feeling totally confident. You've got this!